What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And today we have the March 2022 Albuquerque Sunport International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we have the March 2022 Albuquerque Sunport International Airport update for you guys, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Happy March, everybody. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day. Today we have an epic update of the Albuquerque Sunport International Airport update, airport for you guys, pardon me, and I'm really excited to get into it today. We have a lot of awesome stuff going on here at Albuquerque. We have 3 major aircraft changes, which is really nice. We also have some new models as well. We have a lot to encompass in this update, man. It's going to be really exciting. I really hope you guys are excited for it. Definitely some solid changes here at Albuquerque and a lot of progression, to say the least. So really happy with where the Sunport is at. We're doing another handheld update because I thought this would be another fun one to do. And, you know, throwing these in every now and then, especially on these fluid airports where it's easy to just go from gate to gate, is kind of fun, and it brings back some good vibes, and kind of, you know, periodically mixes it around. But airports like Dallas and that sort of thing, I think the cut style works really good for. But that's not to say we'll be back to cut next month, most likely. Just thought it would be nice to change it up a little bit. So with all that being said, we're not going to waste any further time, everybody, and we're going to get into this airport update on Albuquerque Sunport International Airport for March of 2022. I may start over there next time, but since there's a really good piece over there, we're actually going to start in our normal spot. But next month, I may change it up for once and finally start over there. So with that being said, though, let's get started. Right here in front of us over at the B concourse, we have this, or this actually right into A, I should say. We have this American Eagle number ERJ-175. This is the new release for Envoy. This guy's currently making a non-stop service for SkyWest Airlines today in from Los Angeles. He's going to be heading back out there. I want to sincerely apologize. Mass Unboxing 19 has not came out yet. I got a little confused, and Dallas ended up having, and Orange County too, ended up having some of the new models from that unboxing, so my bad on that. I got completely confused, and I've got so many new models that I forgot that unboxing hasn't came out yet, so my apologies there. But I just thought, it's coming out tomorrow, by the way, so I hope you guys are excited for it. But I thought for retrospective, I'll just throw them in again. So new model, really nice one by Gemini Jets. It's awesome. Review coming very shortly, so looking good. Los Angeles remaining on the 175 and a couple CR7s as well. New piece right here we have a Frontier Airbus A321 Virginia the Wolf. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Denver, Colorado. Really excited to have this in here. It is a Monday service on the A321, and I think Thursday's at A320 Neo. Really cool to get the 321 in here. Of course, this has several seats. Let's just kind of get an in-depth look at the model as we talk about it. Great model here by Aero Classics. Again, getting all these 321s wasn't the highest thing on the priority list, but definitely made for a really good cause here, and especially getting to finally use it here at Albuquerque. So first time I've ever seen a 321 here at Albuquerque. I think it's really cool, for Frontier, I should clarify. So very cool to get this in here, and I think it's a really cool asset. Looks really good here for Frontier, and really excited to see where Frontier will go with the A321 here at Albuquerque. Very nice, really cool piece right there. Panning over into our next gate, we have the usual Delta connection number ERJ-170. This is filling in for our SkyWest number ERJ-175 with enhanced winglets as always. This guy's currently making a non-stop service over to the Los Angeles International Airport for us today. Los Angeles, very strong route here at the Sunport, as we know several airlines flying the route, and Delta definitely holding their fair share with 3 Embraer ERJ-175 services a day. Empty gate, we'll see where that aircraft is here in a little bit. I'm going to try to get you guys the best view I can. It's going to be kind of hard. There we go. That's not bad. Sorry about that. Right here we have the Delta connection number ERJ-170. This is another SkyWest number ERJ-175 substitution with enhanced winglets. This guy's currently making a non-stop service today in from Salt Lake City, Utah. Going to be heading back out there. That is also a 3 daily service flight, and no mainline, just 175s, and Southwest isn't even flying it right now. So Pass Rider really helped this update, guys, because now I can look into the future at a convenient in a convenient way. So yes, glad to have all the correct assets, including that Frontier 321. So very cool. Albuquerque looking great, to say the least. Panning it on over right here, sorry about the focus, it gets a little off on the phone, but again, still pretty good in my opinion. Here we have the JetBlue Airbus A320, sorry about the gate right there. This is the barcode tail by Gemini Jets. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from New York John F. Kennedy's airport. He's going to be heading back out there. Don't know where the 220 is. It hasn't shown up. We have 320s still, so we'll see what happens with that. But for now, we have this JetBlue 320 in the barcode tail. Serves up to JFK for us today. Really cool service here at Albuquerque indeed for such a long flight. Panning on over into our next Alpha Gate, right here we have the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900ER One World Colors. Non-stop service back out to Seattle, Tacoma for us today. Of course, 739 going strong. I'll probably start throwing back in the special liveries next update, but with the regular and the One World, we definitely have to emphasize that over the last several months. So never gets old, though. I think it's an absolutely beautiful livery here by Alaska. They did a really good job, and it's almost already a year old, believe it or not. So crazy, and 1 year anniversary of Alaska and One World. Time flies, let's say that. Here's another new American Eagle Embraer EarJ-175. Again, sorry about the unboxing miscue, but that'll be coming out tomorrow. Hope you guys are excited for it. It was a fun unboxing, to say the least. This guy's currently making a non-stop service today in from Chicago O'Hare for us today, and he's going to be heading back out there as well. This is currently a daily, or 2 daily, pardon me, Embraer 175 service here on Envoy. Very nice. Next yet, another regional jet, our almighty American Eagle Bombardier Acer EarJ-900 on the behalf of Mesa Airlines, non-stop service over Phoenix Sky Harbor today. Several 900s, but we are getting some 319s and 320s. But as I talked about previously, getting the 900 in here is an absolute emphasis because of the unit. So that's why we have the 900 in here for today. And rightfully so, with all the frequencies, it's like 3 dailies. So CR9 is going to be working well here at the Sunport for us today. Solid route there, and Southwest will see their service on it here in a little bit. Here we go, American Airlines A321. Still really weird to see these at airports like Albuquerque, but honestly, I dig it. If you don't know what I'm referring to, American's been sending these Airbus A321 aircrafts to smaller mid-sized airports like Albuquerque, Kansas City, Oklahoma City, and more over the last several months. Just been what's been fitting into their schedule. These seat about 210, I believe. It may be a little bit more or less, but it's a significant number for routes like Dallas, as this A321 will be serving. And multi-daily, as there, I think I have 3 or 4 daily 321s in the Albuquerque right now, which is crazy. On a solid frequency, too. I think we have a few 738s, and I don't think any RJs. I think we may have a 320, too. So, really, really cool. I think it's going to work well, and hopefully all that, maybe a little bit of business demand even coming in to make that happen. So, we love to see it. Now, this is a new model that new model that will be mass unboxing 19. Again, I apologize for the miscue there, but we got it. We'll have it in tomorrow's unboxing. I featured it in Dallas Update, so I thought it'd only be right to feature it here. Got the new NG models, United Airlines Boeing 737-900ER in the Evo Blue livery. Very, very nice model. NG absolutely killed it on this airplane. It looks super, super nice. 38417. Super happy to have it in my collection. It's an absolutely beautiful airplane. This guy's currently making a non-stop service today in from Houston Intercontinental. With all United's inconsistent mainline issues, I thought the 739 was fine for this situation because normally it's at 800 is what they're flying in March scheduled. But with all the inconsistencies, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets substituted several times for 900 or 700. So I'm completely fine with the 737-900 here, and it's a beautiful aircraft to say the least. So glad to get it in here for United. Absolutely beautiful plane. Here's the Airbus A320. This thing is getting a lot of work over to Denver here at the Sunport for us. Would really like an Evo Blue release, but for the meantime, we have the Continental Globe livery to do the work, and honestly, it'll work. Very glad I picked this aircraft back up in mass unboxing 13, I think 13, about a little over a year ago at this point. It's definitely been an emphasis, pardon me. So really glad to get it in here, and definitely has done dividends. Panning on over down, here we go. Allegiant Air Airbus A319 non-stop service back out to Las Vegas, coming in from Austin. I think Austin's 2 weekly in March, with Vegas is 2 weekly, with Vegas is 2 weekly as well. Got the Panda model, and you guys will see what happened to that tomorrow. Unfortunate circumstances, that's all I'm going to say. I'm sure you guys probably already know what's going to happen, but you guys will see that when it comes out tomorrow. So hope you guys are excited for that. But that's kind of what we got there for the Allegiant A319. Pushing back, we have a Southwest Airlines 737-700 Canyon Blue livery NG models. A fantastic rendition of the Canyon Blue aircraft right here, and one of my favorite Canyon Blue airplanes in my rather large Southwest Airlines fleet, in my opinion. This guy's currently pushing back for non-stop service out to Baltimore today. Made a non-stop service earlier in from San Diego. I think... Okay, Baltimore, and there's one other route. Oakland, I think, are 1 weekly. Oakland's a Wednesday service, and Baltimore's a Saturday only. So, very interesting there, but definitely cool to still have the routes going strong here out of the Sunport. Next up, if I can get some decent lighting here. Normally I have the trio shot, but since we are mobile, why don't we take an opportunity to get the full shot. Right here we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700 I'm sorry, I wish it was New Mexico one, but we have the desert livery. Very unfortunate news that these will be getting repainted, the 711 and 714 registrations. Really unfortunate. Hopefully they get repainted on the MAX at the minimum, but yeah, very unfortunate, but definitely going to use it as many times as I can before they fully get retired. These are almost a year old model-wise. This is the Gemini Jets version. Non-stop service today over to Dallas Love Field Airport after coming in from San Francisco. Pardon me, the wrong airport. Let's go with Burbank for him today. Southwest keeps playing tricks. Here's the Florida 737-700. This aircraft, I believe, has splits now, if I heard correctly, which is very interesting. I believe California won, and I think, what was the other one? California, and there was one other that has splits that I can't think of. Louisiana one was the other one I heard that may have splits. So Southwest definitely doing work, and unfortunately, by definition, if you want to say the models are inaccurate now, you can. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm just going to continue to use them. I may try to add customs, make them a little bit more realistic. But Southwest, their fleet, between liveries, aircraft retirements, splits, everything's been all over the place. So honestly, we just got to make do with what we have. Nevertheless, though, this guy's making a non-stop service today. I wish we had Orlando for Florida, but we unfortunately do not at this time. We'll say this guy's coming in from Las Vegas, Nevada, and he'll have proceeding service up to Denver, Colorado for us today. So really nice to get Florida 1 in here. As always, it's a beautiful airplane and a really nice livery, just emphasizing the flag of Florida right there. So really nice. August 2020 release, working on 2 years old. Unbelievable, in my opinion. Right here we have a beautiful Southwest Airlines 737-800 Heart 1 livery. This aircraft, I believe, is still realistic to the real-life counterpart after coming out. I believe this was December 2015, so this one's definitely working on age, to say the least, but still a beautiful airplane for my fleet, in my opinion. This guy's currently making a non-stop service today in from Houston Hobby, and will have proceeding service out to Los Angeles. Both those destinations going well. LAX a daily service, and Houston Hobby I think is about double daily usually. So nice to see it there for Southwest. Another big aircraft change. United Airlines Airbus A320 Evo Blue coming into work today. This guy's making a non-stop service in from San Francisco, California for us today. Yes, you heard that correctly. First time I've ever seen United Mainline to San Francisco out of Albuquerque. This is a very cool occurrence in my opinion. San Francisco I think is a really good destination. I think that there's definitely demand on the A319. This is definitely a big leap, as usually this is on the CRJ200, but we have had the Embraer 175 for SkyWest flight as well, and in select months in 2021 and in the past as well. So to see it go up to an A319 is really cool. Judging by United, I don't know how long this will last. Who knows? Maybe this will be a new regular. I would have expected 2 CR2 flights rather than an A319 first, but I guess United's going for the bang for their buck. And quite frankly, I think Albuquerque is one of those places that they can probably make that happen. So again, this is a super cool occurrence here, and definitely one of the biggest emphasis of this update, along with the Frontier 321, America 321, and along with those sort of things. So this is a really cool occurrence. I really hope this continues here for Albuquerque. This is very, very cool. And in general, just really glad to have the A319 here on the mainline service. I think it's a very cool component, and I'm really excited to see what's to come. So well done there by United, and excited to see what's to come in the future with the mainline. My apologies for not getting an Embraer 175 for Chicago for United today. They do have a daily service on that. I accidentally forgot to put it in. Should have did my double checks, but you know what? Unrealistic, but we'll send this guy out to Chicago just to fill the void. Just pretend it was an Embraer 175 there. Again, my apologies, but there we go. In the corner here, representing the Fbo Terminal, we have the Boutique Air PC-12 in the gray livery. This guy's currently making non-stop service out to Carlsbad, New Mexico today. Very cool EAS route for Boutique Air. I also believe, I need to do some research on this, but I believe Advanced Air is also at Albuquerque flying to Silver City. I need to figure out what aircraft they use and see if I can do a custom on it perhaps, so we can include that as well for our EAS service. I'm not very familiar with Advanced Air, so I'm not completely sure if that's an EAS or not, but regardless, it was on the wiki, so I do want to see what the details and context is of that, so I can hopefully make these updates even more realistic and add even more airplanes to the fleet, because why not? And plus, Advanced Air seems like a cool airline. It sounds like it's advanced, as the name would hint at. But we'll get into the full details of that at a later time when hopefully I'm able to do some research. But yes, very nice terminal here, or very nice terminal lineup, pardon me. We have some really good airplanes over here, and I'm really excited to encompass them, even all the new ones, despite the review not coming out yet. So stay on the lookout for it. It's going to be awesome. So with that being said, we do have some more aircraft for today's update. We'll pan it over. Here's my mini GA unrealistic ramp, but over here we have the, we'll kind of go for a cool perspective, I guess. We'll try right here. This is the Citation 560. This guy's back on the ramp today. This thing's been a workhorse. Excited to get it some friends into GA land. Promise I'm going to be working on those customs very soon. You guys probably saw last week with the Massive Unboxing 18 Shapeways Edition video. All those aircraft will be putting to effect ASAP. Just currently trying to get the customs done and all that sort of thing. So yeah, thanks for bearing with me. But with that being said, we have the 560 right here. This guy's currently making non-stop service in from, let's go with Sacramento for him today, and we'll send him up to Boise, Idaho. I think Boise's a really cool town. I wish I was able to do more service in that area. Fun fact, I was actually considering doing Spokane, Washington Airport, and I was even considering Idaho Falls and Boise too, because I always really wanted to encompass a Northwest airport. Reno's fairly close to the area, but there are some really cool elements, including Alaska propeller, or Alaska regional ops, I should say, and just some different cool, you know, even in the Jackson Hole area and things like that with 757s and stuff. So that's not completely out of the question, just not at this time, but maybe we'll be able to do that in the future. But Albuquerque definitely out here getting the west. Also really want to do a Northeast airport as well at some point, pending circumstances, but more on that in the future. But definitely nice to get to send them up to that area regardless, and we can at least encompass something right in this update, or not right, but you know, something in the update, that is. Let's see if we can get on the other side here for the cargo ramp and try to get some good lighting. UPS 757-200. This guy's currently waiting on a baggage loader to arrive. Actually, I'll just kind of show you guys the wide frame. So he's currently waiting on that cargo loader to arrive. This guy currently has a non-stop service in from Dallas-Fort Worth today. He's currently getting a new crew on board, and he's going to have proceeding service over to El Paso, heading back over that way. So baggage is ready. He'll be getting loaded up here in a moment. Now, I thought for the cargo ramp, or for these aircraft, I thought I would do something a little bit cooler, or something different, I should say. Normally, I have all the ground service equipment rocking. I decided to have them in a overnight idle state, which is just something a little bit different. So I thought it'd be nice to kind of change it up a little bit. So with that said, UPS A300. This guy's currently sitting idle. He made nonstop service in from, let's go with Denver for him, and he'll have proceeding service. I can't believe I forgot the Fedex A300 too. My bad on that. There's not a ton of routes, but I would have liked to include it regardless. But anyways, this guy's currently coming in from, let's say Denver. He'll actually take it back to DFW to replace 757 following that. Panning into the middle, we have a UPS 767-300. This guy came in from Louisville earlier in the evening, and he's going to be heading back out in the morning. Then we have the FedEx Express 767-300 freighter. This guy's currently coming in from Memphis, and he's going to be heading back out there here in the morning as well. Also note the GSC equipment currently hanging out and waiting for all that ops to go down here in a little bit. So looking really good. Few more aircraft, I should say. Let's take advantage of our unique perspectives. And how about the dirt? Looks really cool on this ramp. I think it still has aged well since the, oh boy, I think it was January or February of 2020. So definitely been, actually no, I redid it when I redid the apron. So this is actually all the way back to probably what, July 2020. So definitely has aged well. I think it looks still really good in my opinion. Here we have an Alaska Embraer J-175 in the honoring those who serve delivery. This is for Horizon Air nonstop service up to Portland, Oregon for us today. Really cool service, and glad to get it in here to say the least. Looks really good. Still Embraer 175. We'll be eager to see if it ever makes its mainline debut like it was supposed to. Actually, I did, but only for a few months due to COVID-19. Holding short, runway 08, we have the KC-135 of the Arizona National Guard. This guy's currently holding short. He's going to be returning on a training flight back out to the Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Been a while since it's been in here. I'm going to take a guess it's probably been since that May 2020 update. So glad to get this in here today. It's been a while, so I thought that getting some military in here to encompass or join in with the GA and civil would be fun. So again, love these military aircraft and really hope to keep expanding on them. And there is one in tomorrow's video, so definitely be sure to stay on the lookout for it. And as soon as I have the Shapeways customs complete, you'll definitely be seeing those military aircraft in these updates as well, as those are very much more common than KC-135, C-130s, and that sort of thing as well. Last but certainly not least, yes, we finally found it. Here's the Delta Airlines A321. This guy's currently on short final in from Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson and is going to be heading back out there in a little bit, or Citrus Aviation's airport. This is a 3 daily service. Be sure to check out the description for local fan pictures and subscriber routes. As always, my apologies if I ever miss any, but I've looked every update and I haven't seen anything. So that is kind of the situation there. Make sure all the criteria is valid. I still have a few people that submit stuff that is inaccurate, fictional, that sort of thing. So definitely please check it out. Appreciate it. Save us all a little bit of time. And yeah, but really like to get the subscriber out in here for Citrus to Atlanta. His move to his new apartment's been going on, so he hasn't been able to make as many updates, but I'm sure when he's all in and settled, he'll be back on that grind ASAP. With that being said, that encompasses today's update. I'll just kind of give you guys some views of the planes because why not? And plus we have some time here. So yeah, Albuquerque really doing well. Again, it may not be the most flashy airport by any means, but it's definitely started 2022 well, considering we've had new service to Austin, Burbank, and just in general, we've had some really good aircraft movements around the airport here as a whole. So yeah, let's see here. Let's talk about the channel here for a moment after I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything for Albuquerque. Again, I'll look into advanced air. GA ops will be coming. The FedEx feeder situation, that's definitely interesting. I would really like to do that. Hopefully I can. Just going to be the decals because those caravans are probably the size of this, maybe a little bit smaller, which I definitely think it's possible. It's just going to be hard, but I think if we can make it happen, it would be very cool to encompass in these updates. So, Albuquerque looking really good though. Happy March, everybody. Really glad to get into the new month here. It's crazy how fast 2022 is already flying by. We're almost done with Q1 already, which is very impressive. With that said, there will be a channel update probably in the next few weeks, so stay on the lookout for that. Just also wanted to apologize about some of the miscues. Just been super busy with flight training, school, band, and everything going on in my life, family events, and all that sort of thing. So you may have noticed there was a few double uploads in the last few weeks on days. That's just simply because normally one of the videos was supposed to go out a day prior and it didn't work out, so that's why there was a double upload. Following that as well, just unfortunately been so busy, like I've said, and you know, just to put it into perspective, with especially these flight lessons, which are a bunch of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode 2 that came out last week as well. But just in general, you know, once I get off school and head over there by 3 o'clock, and then we start our flight lesson, we get everything done, do all the fun stuff through the flight, and then get everything organized for our next flight. By the time I get back to the house and after dinner and everything, it's normally about 7:30, 8:30, some days 9 o'clock, which is obviously almost bedtime for me at least. So unfortunately, you know, that being a huge hit into the schedule really makes the schedule limited with school, because what I have essentially is 2 to 3 days a week after school, which is usually 2, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as well, usually. So it just depends, but Monday, Wednesday, or it just depends, and then weather as well. So you know, so only a few days after school, and then the weekends there's been some band events that have took up my time there, and then family stuff as well. So weekends are very hit or miss. Sometimes I'm flying, sometimes I'm doing band stuff, sometimes I'm with family, and other times I'm making content. So quite frankly, it's just a very busy time, but thanks for bearing with me. And then all the schoolwork as well, man. I can't even emphasize how much work I get from my college classes. It's been unreal, especially the English class I have. Been a lot of assignments to complete there. So yeah, if anything just comes out on not on time and just is out of order, that's the reasoning. Again, I apologize. The good news is we only have 9 weeks left of school, and that will take us into summer, which is going to be amazing. I'm super excited for it. Very hopeful for no issues in any shape or form, like last summer, of course, due to the mono illness. And then that will take us into our summer, of course, which is going to have a lot of awesome stuff. And yeah, we're doing pretty good, I would say. Spotting vlogs, the one big thing that still I really hope to get back going. It's just those take forever. They're so much fun to make, but by the time I get subtitles, all the pictures edited, all of it put together, all the audio, I mean, that's I'm not even lying, guys. That's like a really solid 6, 7, 8 hour project, and as you can tell, when I'm consistently uploading at least 3 times a week, but in most cases 5, yeah, I think you guys can kind of understand the point. So sorry for that little mini venture, if you will. I just wanted to put into context why, and the application of why, where the, why there's been double uploads, why a couple days have been missed. Not to mention that also COVID threw off the schedule a little bit. I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm just simply alluding to that's a whole week of my health right there, and I even pushed through to make some content during that. So trying to find the best stride between the consistency and also not overwhelming myself. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. I appreciate it. Definitely enjoying the last year here at the house to the best of my ability. And we'll talk about more stuff in the future as well. Let me get a snapshot of that. That's a really nice lineup. So in terms of all the videos, though, lots of great things coming. I hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm trying to think if there's anything big. GA customs, of course, those are coming. New models. Still trying to get my my ducks in a row on how many American 737 winglet logos I want. That's a really hard judgment I'm going to have to make, so we'll figure out what I decide there. Probably going to get that Gemini Delta RJ2. I haven't decided yet, but the pictures came out today, and it does look really good. Even though I already have one that's pretty comparable, I do think it would still be a cool addition, so perhaps I'll get that. I have some retro planes on the way that I got some really good deals on eBay, so I'll be excited to share those with you guys. And definitely some other great things to come. The March releases for Gemini are probably going to be hot, so I'm excited for those. And yeah, we're in a really good spot right now, guys. So again, thank you for bearing with me, guys. Unfortunately, it's not quite as it was back in 2020, even into the early stages of 2021 before I got sick. There's a lot going on, and I really appreciate you guys understanding. And I'm sure every one of you guys in some way in your lives can understand what busyness is like and just trying to balance everything. And as you guys know, I take my content creation and interacting with my fellow aviation enthusiasts very seriously. In fact, it is the reason that I have a career path and also just so many great friends online that I can interact with every day on social media. And I even just wrote a English paper about this, and just it's just an amazing place to outlet what we love and talk to you guys every single day. So thank you guys for making this possible. I really appreciate it. I wouldn't be at almost 4,000 subscribers without each and every one of you guys and everybody that's clicked on my videos. I'm so glad to be here, and it's just absolutely amazing. So really solid conversation right there. I'm sorry that was a little dragged out, but sometimes in my opinion those are necessary, and they really mean something in my opinion. I'm saying that with all seriousness. So that's kind of what I do at the beginning of the month. Instagram, I hope to get back to consistency. Right now pictures edited, so I hope to get those edited hopefully after this video, and then we'll be back to consistency on there. And then March is going to be awesome. Big band month for me. We got a lot of contests, so definitely going to be doing my best there. And just in general, a lot of senior year stuff as well, getting ready for graduation, which for me is in almost 2 months as we speak. So yeah, there we go. And also likely a college decision coming within the next probably month and a half to 2 months, I would think, at this time. So I'll be sure to keep you guys informed on that. And yeah, there's a lot of exciting things going on, guys. So I hope you guys are excited for it. Also, really hope to get some flight simulator stuff going. I've got VATSIM introduced into my system, and it is really fun. I really enjoy VATSIM. That's a unit right there. So definitely expect some good stuff to come, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. I know it's been a tedious process here, especially throughout the latter months of 2021 into the former months of 22. But I promise you guys, I'm going to give you guys my best efforts, and I'm really excited for what's to come. So I think that's a perfect place to conclude this Albuquerque Sunport International Airport update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Massive Unboxing 19 tomorrow. Hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Next week, we'll have some fan mail. Trip Port American RJ9, Daytona Beach to Dallas. Thursday will probably be another pilot life episode, pending what the circumstances are of the schedule. And then Friday should be Phoenix, maybe. We'll see. Phoenix or Pensacola, probably. We'll see. I'll keep you guys informed on that. And then I'll take us in next Saturday, which I think will be the collection video, as long as everything is according to plan. So hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And with that being said, everybody, let's get a really cool top down to finish off this update. Thank you guys so much for watching today's Albuquerque Sunport International Airport update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. So with all that being said, my name is Redriveraviation. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love, and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.